What's up, gamers? This is yours truly, Devin Foxy Remastered, everybody. And I just want to say is that, well, let's just say it's more of a late conversation, anyways, on this gaming channel. That I did kind of want to come on and just came right into this video and say is like, man, the Seahawks beat the Patriots by 29-13. Ha! Man, isn't that funny or what? Like, sincerely, isn't that funny or what? Which, also, by the way, it was just New England Patriots, that all I'm saying. And, of course, let me just go ahead and say this point right now that I know it's kind of a late video to kind of make. But let's just say I'm actually am going to say this, by the way, that I'm so proud for the Seahawks' victory and beat the New England Patriots. Like, nicely done and awesome job. Amazing, well done job for them to win. So, good job, Seahawks. You guys definitely won and beat the Patriots, which that's actually amazing, you know? Absolutely amazing. So, anyway, gamers, if y'all want to see this, then this looks cool. Yep, I'm talking the Super Bowl logo. Of the coolest logo I ever seen. So, it's pretty damn cool. And of course, I got like the home edition kind of the Seahawks. But let's just say this, by the way. Hold on, I was going to sneeze. Yeah, I was almost going to sneeze for a minute. Which, good thing I almost caught it on time, so that way I didn't sneeze. So, still false alarm, but pretty good. You know, before I caught the sneeze, before I did that. So, yeah, anyway, let me just go ahead and get back to that. And also, the jersey I'm wearing is number 14, Sam Darnold, that I'm wearing exactly. And of course, let me just say this, that it looks pretty cool. It looks absolutely pretty cool. You know, to be fairly honest, by the way, it actually looks very cool. To probably look like that exactly. It looks very cool. And also, let me just say this, by the way, for those who tell me by saying is like, oh, are you gonna get the next away jersey? That's gonna get like the next the kind of like the logo of the green and blue. Well, the answer is that yes, I might get the next one apparently, which I probably might get the next one too, exactly. Because it kind of makes more sense anyway to get like two jerseys that actually might look pretty absolutely badass a little bit, which actually does look pretty cool to be fairly honest. So yeah, it looks very cool to say at the least. And also, let me just say this, by the way, before we get back to the point already, is about with the hats. So, what I was actually thinking, by the way, gamers, is that I might probably consider finding a reaction video if I can, exactly, while wearing a Seahawks hat and a Texans hat, and of course, the jersey as well, which also includes the Seahawks hat, which I might try at least to get that on board. You know, if I do feel like wanting to like figure a way to organize the way to actually organize it a little bit differently and see what it might work apparently on most other certain reactions if I can, would be a fair enough way to do that. So that's what I was thinking, and that's what I was going to decide and say is like, okay, well, I guess that's the only thing I can decide and make that decision. So I'll go ahead and say is like, why not? Absolutely, why not? So all I want to go out and point in and exactly and make the point is that, well, hopefully we'll see what happens, and we'll see where this goes anyway. In most certain times, gamers, but we'll see what happens. But the only thing I'm excited about was that thank goodness that the Seahawks beat the Patriots. And yes, by the way, this is already a late video to make, so fairly apologize that I was just trying to like, just try to like deal with recording as usual because I'm just trying to like find some videos I was wanting to react to, if I could probably find any, which that's probably the do exactly of the point I was wanting to make the discussion about, just to make a point exactly and say is that, well, I'm just trying to find which reaction videos will be pretty good. That would be amazing since I probably did want to kind of take a look about that. So there you go. Anyway, that being said alone, hopefully we'll see what happens. And if I could find a certain reaction video then I'll try to find a reaction video if I can. So for those again who want to help me out, by the way, and find a video I should react to, then that would be very amazing, and that would be very helpful and very supportive, absolutely supportive. So for those again who want me to like find a video I can react to, that would be appreciated, fairly appreciated, like as the word fairly, that's what I'm saying. So that being said, for those who want to help me do that, by the way, that would be appreciated. But if not, I can try to find a video myself to react to. That would be cool. So that being said, congratulations to Seahawks. And of course, I know this was a late video to do this, but I wanted to kind of jump to the point and get to that anyway and finish it off. So yeah, for those who like my amazing super Seahawks logo right here, this actually looks amazing. Seriously, look at that. I'm talking like, look at how awesome the colors look. Like, I know again it looks like San Francisco. I get that. I get that. Look, it looks pretty cool with the color. I like the color and all. I think it's pretty cool. So, damn. Anyway, that being said, I'll see you guys next time. And this being said, it is yours truly to be Down Foxy, Remastered Gamers, and I will be sure to see you absolutely in the next video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.